The World Test Championship final. Let's go through the Indian team first. Rohit Sharma, Gill to open the batting. Pujara, Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane, and then Kishan coming in at number 6 as a keeper instead of Bharat. I think he's more explosive and can do some damage out the back end later on in the day if the Australian bowlers are a little worn out. Then you've got Jadeja and Ashwin coming in at number 7 and 8, adding depth to their batting, but also options in the spin department. And then you've got Shami, Siraj, and Umesh Yadav to do the bulk of the pace bowling. Now, for me, the strengths here for India are that they've got a lot of batters coming off IPL form where they've been really dominating against some good bowling attacks. Pujara's made some good hundreds for Sussex in the county game. Where their weaknesses are is their bowlers. They haven't bowled long spells for a couple of months now. They've been bowling 4 over spells in IPL cricket. That could be a huge factor in this contest. Also, the Indian batsmen don't have much success over there in England conditions, and also the short preparation time leading in to the Test match just after playing the IPL tournament is a huge factor. Now let's look at the Australian team, how I'll see it lining up. You've got Warner Khawaja opening the batting, Labuschagne, Smith, Head, Green, Carey, Cummins, Lyon, Stark, and Boland. Now the strengths here for Australia are Labuschagne and Smith coming in out 3 and 4. They both average over 50 in English conditions. They dominated. Cummins, with his bowling in English conditions, he's got an average under 20 and he's got a strike rate of 44. That is pristine. And Nathan Lyon, he is very economical and picks up wickets in England conditions as well. When you look out the weaknesses, David Warner, he hasn't had much success in English conditions, and then the middle order as well of Australia. So if he can expose that middle order early, have a bit of luck against Labuschagne and Smith, all of a sudden India are right in the contest. And you've got to attack Stark, and you've got to get on top of Boland, who hasn't had experience in English conditions as well. Put pressure on those two bowlers. All of a sudden the captain has to think about the way that he utilises his bowlers. So after looking at all the strengths and weaknesses, I think that it all comes down to preparation that's going to be the difference in this game. Australia have got the advantage because they've had all their players, or most of their players, preparing for the longer format, because they've got a long summer over there in England where they're going to be playing 6 test matches in a row. So that is going to be the difference, and that's why I think Australia are going to win this test match. And it just blows my mind how the ICC have just allowed this to happen. Both of these teams should be playing in the World Test Championship final straight after the series that they just had over there in India just of late 2 months ago. You've got to keep the momentum going. You can't have one team coming in with lack of preparation and another team coming in where they've just had 2 months solid to be able to prepare for the contest. So that takes the evenness out of the contest. It's just stupidity. But anyway, what are your thoughts about that? Get your thoughts downstairs.